When you heard the word raided in this title, I bet you probably pictured the FBI pulling up to Kris Jenner's house, agents in vests, the whole thing. That is not what happened. What actually happened is way more interesting. Millions of people online, on TikTok, on Twitter, on Reddit, went through every old interview, every business record, every birthday photo, every court filing they could find. They raided her entire life. And what they found is what this video is about.
Because right now, Ray J has reportedly filed legal documents making claims about events surrounding the 2007 tape involving Kim Kardashian. Those claims quickly spread online, with many people asking broader questions. But it's important to remember that claims in legal disputes are not automatically proven facts. In this video, we're going to break down exactly what has been alleged in court filings, what each side has said under oath, and why this situation has gained so much attention online. We'll also look at how internet discussions have tried to connect unrelated high-profile cases, and why those connections remain unverified and widely disputed. Now, most people already know the basics. In 2007, a private video involving Kim Kardashian and Ray J was released by Vivid Entertainment. At the time, the public narrative was that the release was unauthorized, followed by legal action and a settlement. That version has been widely reported for years. However, Ray J has more recently disputed that narrative. In legal filings, he has claimed that the release was part of a planned business arrangement involving multiple parties, including Kris Jenner and Stephen Hirsch. According to his claims, the situation was handled in a coordinated way. On the other side, both Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner have denied these allegations under oath. In sworn court declarations, they stated that the claims are false and that no such plan existed. They also rejected any suggestion of wrongdoing, emphasizing that the situation has been misrepresented. Following that, Ray J's legal team responded, maintaining their position and disputing those denials. So, at this point, what we have is an active legal dispute with two completely different versions of events, one presented by Ray J and the other strongly denied by Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner. And until a court reaches a conclusion or verified evidence is presented, these remain claims and counterclaims, not established facts.
And I think what you see is that sometimes a tape will come to us and the person who's in it, the celebrity who's in it, will be upset about it, very upset about it. I think Kim is a perfect example. I mean, she went absolutely crazy.
Okay, so let's talk about the Kim Kardashian tape. Talk about the whole story about how you obtained it and what actually happened afterwards.
Well, it was brought to us by a third party. Ultimately, we were able to have a conversation with Kim after much back and forth and lots of legal stuff going on.
On March 14th, 2026, Ray J's legal team made a statement that drew major attention. According to that announcement, Stephen Hirsch, the CEO of Vivid Entertainment, which distributed the tape in 2007, is reportedly willing to testify in court under oath. Attorney Trey King outlined the potential legal stakes, noting that statements made under oath are taken very seriously, and if any testimony is proven false, there could be legal consequences such as perjury. At the same time, coverage from outlets like TMZ has pointed out that the original release of the tape would have required consent from the individuals involved, something that has been widely discussed in past reporting. However, the key issue being debated now is not the release itself, but the details behind how it happened and whether the different accounts being presented in court align with each other. At this stage, these are competing claims within an active legal dispute, and the full picture will depend on what is presented and verified through the legal process.
Paid her several $1 million. It was an amazing investment for us, and I think it worked out pretty good for her as well. But ultimately, yes, we need to get an agreement. I think what you see the back and forth in the press is what happens prior to that, when somehow a tape does leak or a tape is stolen, and it does.
As of April 2026, the legal case involving Ray J, Kim Kardashian, and Kris Jenner is still ongoing in Los Angeles Superior Court. A ruling on key motions is expected soon. If the case is dismissed, the legal claims may not move forward. If it proceeds to trial, testimony, including from figures like Stephen Hirsch, could become a major factor in how the situation develops. Now, here's where the conversation online takes a different turn. Around the same time, public discussions about the Jeffrey Epstein case resurfaced, with large amounts of previously discussed material continuing to circulate online. As people reviewed these topics, some began drawing connections between unrelated events. It's important to be clear, many of these connections are based on internet speculation, not verified evidence. For example, some users pointed to public appearances, business relationships, or social circles involving high-profile figures and tried to build broader theories. Others referenced mentions in legal complaints or filings, but in some cases, even those filings included claims without supporting evidence. These discussions spread quickly on platforms like TikTok and forums, often combining separate stories into one larger narrative. There have also been conversations about business ventures, public events, and financial reporting involving the Kardashian family over the years. Some of these topics, like media coverage of wealth estimates or past business controversies, have been reported and disputed publicly. Others remain interpretations or speculation. Similarly, statements from public figures like Kanye West have been widely shared online. However, these are personal claims and opinions, not confirmed facts, and should be understood in that context. The key point is this: there is a difference between documented facts, legal claims, and online theories, and right now, all three are being mixed together in the public conversation. So the real question becomes, where do you draw the line between verified information and speculation? Do you think this case moves forward in court? And how should people approach the flood of information surrounding it? Let me know what you think.